for another update on the home build. Today is August 14th as I'm recording this, so the house has been on the market since July 1st, which means right around 45 days. This is a terrible market and it is just getting worse. Since we listed this house, the market has gone from bad to worse for sellers. It is definitely a buyer's market. In Des Moines, we're looking at around a 52-day average before an offer, so really about an 82-day close. When we started, it was sitting right around 66 days. It's now up to 82 days to close. So as you can imagine, it has been very rough. Something else that has transpired in the last couple of weeks is the Fed decided to hold on the rates, so they are not dropping rates right now. And ever since that news came out, we have had no showings at all in our house, not a single tour. The market has just dropped off here in Des Moines. Absolute crickets. It is a terrible situation. And if that wasn't stressful enough, we also got a call from the builder's realtor saying that they were going to have to list our home that we worked so hard to build. So it's listed. It's for sale right now. And we have no prospective buyers and we are sweating. It was really hard to drive by the house and see that for sale sign. Yeah. It is July 31st, 7 a.m. Odet's vet had a cancellation today, so we are going right now to see if her legs stayed in place or if she's gonna have to have that second surgery. I am imagining she's doing really well on it, so I'm imagining she's gonna be fine, but her original surgery, I thought she was just had arthritis and she had a full torn meniscus and ACL. So what do I know? Well, we're going right now and we're gonna see. Get out of my purse. How are you feeling, honey? Odet! So her recheck went well, no movement in the hardware and no infection.
Well, that's a win.
Yeah. One thing these past couple of weeks that Jay and I have agreed on is that we are going to stop putting our life on pause. We decided to start doing things again, like cooking in our own kitchen and taking the dogs on rides, stuff like that we did normally. Ultimately, our house is not super show ready right now, but it's close enough that we could get it ready to go if someone wanted to tour it. I got a message this morning from our loan officer asking if I wanted to check and see if we could be approved for the loan with both of our homes. I don't see much coming from it, but I think the reason she's asking is that when I originally applied for the loan, I was really conservative with my numbers. So I only included my day job, Jay's day job. I didn't include any of my income from TikTok or any of my gigs, because ultimately that money is supposed to be cycled back into my music, right? So like that's the money that I invest back into my singing and my art and all that stuff. So I didn't want it included or tied up in a house at all. Even with that income, I don't see us getting approved for both, but at this point, I might as well check, right? So we're gonna have her check and we'll see.
So the negatives are we could end up having two houses to be paying for.
Yes.
By November.
November of this year, yeah.
Positives, we are guaranteed the house. It's not sold out from under us. We don't lose the house because one of us lost our job in the interim while we're waiting.
Right.
We get to start our life in our new house and be happy in our new house, closer to family, get more help with Harper, all of that. We can move out so we won't have to deal with this, everybody, all the animals, the baby, clean our house to the stresses every single day and leave for a certain amount of time every single day. Right. The house will be empty, clean. And it'll be clean.
They can show it whenever they want.
We can literally, they can show it at 2 a.m. I know they won't, but they can show it at any time they want, and we do not have to worry about it. It can be on a weekday. They can have open houses. They can do whatever they want with the house since we're not there anymore.
If we close in 30 days, we won't have a payment on our new house until November 1st. Now, I'm okay with that. That's great. But come November 1st,
if we're still owing on both houses, I don't know how we would swing that. And obviously the bank wouldn't loan us the money if we couldn't swing that, but that's just something that like we have to be really, really prepared for the absolute worst case scenario. And the worst case scenario, I feel like we could maybe sustain that for 3 months with it being empty. So come February 2026, if we don't have the house sold, we will be in deep water.
What is the chances of this, her coming back and saying we'll be able to do this?
Well, she talked to me she said last night when she sent her message that she was pretty confident she can make it happen. She said there's a really good chance.
Okay.
So, which is shocking to me. Like, even if she says that it's possible, I would want her to show me the numbers.
I was going to say, now, if that happens, we're definitely, before we just say yes, we're going to look it over and make sure that's all correct, because we don't want to get blindsided by a mistake someone else made where it's our fault and we have to deal with it.
Right. It's a risk. I think it's worth it. But I'm nervous that I'm saying that because I want to get in this house so bad. So I'm really trying to think through, logically, is it worth it, or am I just excited?
As much as it is exciting to do this and to be able to get into our house as soon as, like, because we're impatient about it, I think it's still the benefits outweigh the negatives of it, because I still think that the biggest thing that's causing us to fall apart in our life right now is the fact that we're living in limbo and not really being able to live our life and not being able to just live and having to always, have showings and cleanings and stressing over everything. And they'll be stressed, but I think if we go this route and it all works out the way we think it may, I think we will find a way to make this work, regardless of if we sell it on time or not. I think that we will find a way where we won't end up. What?
Can I just pause for a minute? It's pretty cool to think we are very close to being able in this market to afford 2 houses. Like, can we just take that for a second to be like, whoa?
I don't know how.
I don't either.
Which is why we got to look everything over before we decide anything.
Yeah, but even that is kind of like a chest puff. Like, oh, that's pretty cool that our finances are that good. But yeah, it's a risky move.
Here is the email that I just got from our loan officer. Hi Trisha, you're all set. You and Jay can purchase your new home without selling your current with 0% down. Would you like me to send an updated pre-approval without the subject to sale to your agent? The house will be ready to go August 20th, but it would be a very tight turnaround. We would want it a little further out for the closing date. If you close in September, the first payment would be due November 1st. This is good. This is good. It's good because we have an option. It's bad because I looked at the numbers and there is no way that we can afford both houses. I don't know what they're thinking, saying that we can do that. It would be a total in about $4,500 a month of just 2 mortgage payments. And I don't know how on earth the numbers looked right that we could do that based on our tax forms. Every part of me tells me financially this is very irresponsible. I imagine it had something to do with the fact that we have really good credit, but we have really good credit because we don't take big risks like that. And I know that, say we moved in September and we didn't get our house sold by November, when we start making those payments, those are going to hurt, and we maybe have 3 months past that November 1st deadline that we could potentially pay for both houses. Normally, I'd say that's plenty of time to sell your house, so go for it. But in this market, it's really scary, it's a huge risk, and I don't know if it's worth it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're kind of struggling with this right now, but they want an answer and they want it now. And I want that for sale sign to be taken out of our new house. I don't want anyone else to touch it. I don't want anyone else to tour it. That's our house. We built it. But it's not our house, is it? Not until we say yes, we are going to buy it without the contingent of sale on this house. What would you do? What would you do?